Usually this is like a good way to find games. Also, I ain't gonna lie. All right, let me see. This one's 6 hours.
Why, hello, welcome back. It is a new month, which means a brand new list of brand new games releasing, some of which at least hopefully turn out to be worth playing. Today we are back with yet another overview of the best looking upcoming new games.
I know about
for July 2023.
Primal.
This also means I'm going to get a whole host
Whoa,
of
what was that
asking
game?
why
Go back.
2023.
Yo, what is that?
Where I'm
Was that Revenant?
the best looking upcoming new games. This one for July.
Oh, what is this? That actually looks nuts. Did you see Jagged Alliance?
Game in this month's list, and that is Jagged Alliance 3. This is the
Oh
latest
my
installment
god,
to
bro.
be
Oh, hell no, man.
I'm good off that. What else we got? What's Ember Knights?
Next up is Ember Knights, an action roguelite that follows the traditional rogue formula. You start with nothing, progress through levels, getting stronger as you go, while also taking on more difficult challenges.
Okay.
Combat is all about reading enemy attacks, positioning yourself, dodging, and deciding when to strike. So go in,
Roguelite,
fight
essentially.
enemies,
Oh,
clear
you
the
get
room,
grabbed up.
collect an upgrade.
That has a scythe.
Choose from a branching path, deciding where you want to
Damn.
go next, depending on what it is you might
Is that a
need.
fat
Staples of the
snowman
genre
with
here
a shield?
include a bunch of different weapons.
Oh, there's
and skills to
co-op?
choose from. These
Hey, yo.
boss battles that present themselves as challenging fights that
My
basically
God.
act as a skill and gear check for each and every run. There's a variety of merchants. These will sell things like consumables, relics, and new skills. Consumables include health.
This game looks
potions
actually
and
pretty fire.
Relics are passive
Super
abilities, and
colorful.
skills are active abilities that you can have up to 2 at any given time. There's an account-wide progression with these relic unlocks, which will grant you access to brand new passive abilities for future runs, basically opening up the variety of things that you can unlock as you progress through the game. And this can be played solo or in co-op with groups of up to 4. Ember Knights officially launches on July 18th on the PC and Switch. Now, the game has been in Steam Early Access since April 2022, and currently the user reviews sit at overwhelmingly positive. So if you like this,
Oh, I gotta check that out.
game,
If
it
it's-
seems like this might be.
Hopefully it's still in playtest. 'Cause I actually will try that right now.
Remnant 2 sequel.
Revenant 2. Oh yeah, we on that.
It's otherwise known.
We
as
on that.
with
I played all of Revenant 1, bro. That shit was lit.
back in 2019.
Oh my God, that looks
By
crazy.
all accounts, an indie success story.
What is that? How many eyes does that thing
Really
have?
put together what ended up being quite a solid experience. Not without its jank, it had some of its issues and rough edges, but overall it was a really fun game.
Like how one had,
Two
yeah.
is looking to take the best of that original
Damn.
and add on top of it. The game, for one, looks a lot better, that is for sure, with much cleaner and more polished visual.
Well, you motherfucker, that's
It aims
fast.
to offer more engaging combat, deeper progression systems, and just more fleshed out features and game experience overall. The combat
Bro got like
continues
a-
to offer that
like
mix
a
of range
syringe-
melee
like a
gameplay
saw
as you
sword. That
strategically
look
engage
crazy.
with enemies and larger than life bosses. Everything here has received an overhaul. The range weapons should feel better to shoot, and melee looks to actually be a
That's a
viable
knife.
real playstyle. Enemies are also said to have a wider variety of attacks. There are also going to be more enemies and more ways for them to engage with the player. They've also updated the stamina system, so now this only depletes while you're in combat, so you don't have to worry about running out of breath as you're just walking around. And exploration got a big overhaul, as you can now jump gaps. There's going to be a lot more verticality to the levels that you move.
I like the new UI,
The
bro.
levels,
New UI
open
look
worlds
crazy.
with
What
multiple
is that?
locations to explore, each with
She looks friendly.
the layouts
Oh,
and
this looks
full
crazy.
features, weapons, and items to find. Progression system has been expanded. The archetype system, for one, offers
Oh my
unique
God.
passive bonuses and powers.
Oh, so this is still Revenant.
System, but this time around,
Damn.
we're able to multi-class, equipping multiple archetypes, creating essentially custom combinations, so you can have
It's a dog.
any sort of combo of
The
whatever
dog can
class
fight
you
with us.
want.
It's dead.
Pretty
Okay.
cool.
All
Seems
right.
to offer a lot of potential.
Why y'all showing the dog
Ability,
down?
That is a staple of a game like this, and they are saying it is stronger than ever, with branching quest lines, augments, crafting, and loot that you'll be bringing with you into the dynamically generated levels and dungeons. Even the tutorial has procedural elements, so no two tutorials will evidently be the same. Remnant 2, I am incredibly excited about this one. It will be coming to PC, Xbox, and PlayStation on July 25th for $49.
Oh yeah, I'm ready for that.
Telltale Games, developer of the critically acclaimed Walking Dead video game series, has a new title coming out based on the Expanse franchise. Following Kamina
Expanse?
Dreamer, we'll be exploring the dangerous and uncharted edges.
Wait, Expanse? I don't know about that. Damn, Telltale's is still alive, bro. Bro, I thought they was done. I mean, I guess they was done with like Clementine after after the last episode, but like I thought bro, I haven't heard about them in so long. It's been mad long since I heard another Telltale game, bro. You know I'm all for that, bro. Telltale is so good, bro. They like every episode and game has been heat. It's been fire.
Of the belt aboard the Artemis, scavenging wrecked ships in Zero-G, surviving mutinies, combating fearsome pirates, and making difficult choices along the way. Some of the major features of this game include Zero-G gameplay as we scour shipwrecks and use mag boots to walk along walls and ceilings, also utilizing thrusters to float through the void. They are calling this the largest and most immersive exploration in any Telltale game to date. We'll be managing a crew that are rife with tense relationships and powerful personalities. We'll have to make tough decisions that decide everyone's fate. The game includes 5 episodes of story for us to play through, with choices made in one directly impacting what happens in another. The Expanse, a Telltale series, will be launching on July 27th. It is coming to PC, Xbox, and PlayStation for $39.99. Now, Immortals of Avium was also supposed to be on the main section of this list, as it was originally scheduled to release on July 20th. This is that new first-person magic shooter from EA. Unfortunately, that game was recently delayed. It is now coming out in August, so we'll be pushing it over to that month's list when the time comes. So that concludes the main part of the list, but we have got, of course, some bonus games to mention, as well as a few betas that you can check out. First up on the bonus games is Guilt. This is a rather unique-looking narrative adventure game that has you exploring this fictional old mining town set in the state of Maine. Yeah, that's a pretty cool place there, bub. Yeah, the game is full of puzzles, stealth, and action, they say. You'll be navigating and discovering clues in the world, figuring out the mystery behind one of your friend's disappearance. You can also take on creatures directly or stay in the shadows with an array of tools to distract and hide from this one. Next up on July 13th, we've got Testament: The Order of High Human. This is a first-person single-player action-adventure game that combines bits of RPG and Metroidvania elements. It offers a unique mixing of combat with different potential combinations of sword, spells, and bow, as you're also moving through this environment with platforms.
I think a lot of AI look kind of mid.
Like an indie Elder Scrolls game, if I were to be.
Bro was literally just running and looking at the player like.
13th. On July 26th, we're seeing the PC release of Ratchet & Clank Rifts Apart. Don't have to say too much about this game. Pretty popular, well known. The game reviewed really well. It's the newest Ratchet & Clank game. Now, some of the PC features include ultra-wide support for 21:9, 32:9, and 48:9 resolution. They've got unlocked frame rates with ray-traced reflections and shadows, support for NVIDIA DLSS, as well as AMD FSR.
I'll play some Ratchet & Clank, you feel me?
XeSS, all of which give performance-enhancing upscaling. There's a wide variety of graphical options, which of course you expect from a PC game, and they support achievements and cloud saves for the various PC game launchers. Ratchet & Clank, it's coming to PC. Pretty safe bet here. Reviews have been out for a while. As long as the port isn't total trash, which not taking that for granted nowadays, as had a really rough time here on the PC. And then finally, on bonus games, we have got Tales and
if you don't get this,
but it is scheduled for some time in
out of here
right now. So we've got the Division Heartland that on June 27th. This is basically Division survival mode with more objectives, and I think it's also got some extraction elements in it, but pretty keen on this one. So if you get access to it out, I'm going to for sure. Arc Raiders has a
wait. Is it gonna be like by itself? Is it gonna be by itself
right now? So we've got the Division Heartland. That beta started on June 27th. This is basically Division with more objectives, and I think it's also got some extraction elements in it, but pretty keen on this one.
Oh yeah, I'm playing this too, bro. This looks like D1.
Going to for sure. Arc Raiders has a beta on June 29th. This is that third-person PvP.
What game are we looking at? This is the Division.
I think
it's a game by itself. Because there's Division and then Division 2, but this might be by itself. Basically, like, Division 1 had like a mode where like everybody goes into the dark zone and you got like actual like elements of survival, like there's cold, there's like you need food. It's a standalone. Yeah, I think it is. I believe it's a standalone game. But they basically made the survival mode in D1 an actual just full-on game, which I'm actually all for it.
On June 27th.
Survival was interesting. It was just dead though, because like
more objectives, and I think
the
it's
dead
also
zone
got some
exists.
extraction elements in it. But pretty keen on this one. So if you get access to the beta, check it out. I'm going to for sure. Arc Raiders has a beta on June
Arc Raiders look
29th.
crazy.
This is that
I've seen some
third-person
gameplay.
PvE extraction shooter.
PvP and PvE.
Something. It's out in space. Really cool, slick look to this one. Love the presentation. I've been anticipating this one for a while. We've also got Warhammer Age of Sigmar Realms of Ruin.
RTS
they have
stuff.
a beta on July 7th. This is a real-time strategy game. And then also Path of Exile 2, as far as I know, is supposed to be getting a beta sometime soon. I don't know.
Path of Exile 2? Path of Exile 2, bro?
If it's going to be happening in July, but I think it is in the realm of possibility. So that is it for this.
That's all the gameplay we get.
New upcoming games. When it comes to my choices,
Damn. Top picks. What's his top pick?
I'm going to put the top 2 as Exoprimal. I think this looks
Yeah.
cool, even if it's just to mess around for a few days to a week. Seems like it could be a good bit of fun. I also like these games that come out that have PvP when they first launch. Tends to be a bit of a mess before people really understand and get their bearings, and I like messing around in that time frame for these games. It's just really enjoyable, mainly because you could stomp a bunch of noobs, right? And eventually I become the noob though, so it's fine. I get it, right? And then also Remnant 2. I am
Exo Prime and Revenant 2 seem like the top games right now from that
in
list.
July. I cannot wait. It looks to be a lot of fun. Big improvements on the original, and I'm super excited about that. Other than that, I'm hoping to jump into and check out the beta test for both Division Heartlands and Arc Raiders. But there you go. That does it for this month's list. As always, I hope you guys...
All right, that was a cool ass list. All right, but hold up though. Like, I think I was still downloading this game. The game I'm looking forward to is Transformers Reactivate.